Women Who, and I have the beautiful Angel Sims with me.
Hey.
So make sure you introduce yourself. Let's get that out the way. Tell everybody what you do.
My name is Angel Sims. I go by Real Life Angel. That's my brand name. I am a celebrity makeup artist here in the DMV, and I slay faces for a living.
I love that. So to kick it off, usually we start off with the Stormie B cocktail, but today we're doing it a little different. Shout out to the whole Martell family, and shout out to NY, who is
I'm ready to try this drink.
Yeah, sponsoring us today. So we're gonna get it started with that. I didn't get no ice for me.
I never tried, and you know what? I'm not a dark liquor fan. I be telling him that I'm just like not a dark liquor fan. I cannot stand Hennessy because I think it's overhyped. But
do you usually do vodka or?
I like cocktails, like vodka. I would do vodka.
Vodka be getting me crazy.
Yeah.
Vodka gets me a little crazy.
So what does this even? Okay, so
this is basically. I'm sorry for the drinks. I got some
you
pizza over here.
what's this like?
It's supposed to be a Martell spicy ginger mule.
Okay.
This is all the stuff that's in it. Slime juice.
Mm-hmm.
This is a jalapeno simple syrup, ginger beer, and a Martell. So if you want to spice it up a little bit, we can add some more. You can add some more ginger beer or Martell to it.
Okay.
Up some more. But I liked it. I kind of pre-tasted it earlier. You like it?
This is good.
If you want champagne, we can pop the champagne. Let me know if you get tired of that. So just let me know.
And I'm not even a really big fan of ginger, but I never had ginger in a drink.
Yeah,
so it's really good.
Yeah, it's good, and it's kind of on the healthy side. Ginger is healthy for you.
Yeah, ginger. Yeah, ginger gets you over a cold real quick.
Yeah, it will. All right, so to get started, I like to talk about health, love, and culture, which is basically what my brand is about anyway. Mm-hmm. So are you like a healthy eater? Like, what's your lifestyle like when it comes to like health?
I definitely do eat healthy, but I do have my moments where it's like, oh my God, I want a burger or like some fries. But I am obsessed with salads. Like I could eat a salad every single day. Like that's my thing. I love salads. I can't go without a salad.
It's the holiday season. Like I've been picking out completely. Like I've been eating chicken. It's been organic though.
It's the holiday season though. We all like.
Be happy.
On, Thanksgiving,
yeah,
Christmas.
I done gained a couple pounds.
That's when you eat good towards the end of the year.
I know. So what about self-love? Like, what do you do to make sure Angel is good? Like, what do you do to pamper yourself and make sure your mind and your body and your soul everything is right?
I definitely go get massages. I'm really big on because I'm standing. 9 times out of 10, I'm standing working on somebody's face, and my back is like bent over, or I'm like in different positions. So I always make sure to pamper myself to make myself feel good and not less stressed because I do have a lot going on for a 21-year-old. So it's like I always get massages. I always do facials, or even when I'm home, I take a nice bath. I wind down, listen to some soft music, pamper myself, like do facials and stuff. Girly girl stuff. Make sure I'm good. Yeah.
Because you make sure everyone else is good. That's your job.
Yes, that's my job.
You can't forget about you.
Yes.
All right. So something else. Where are you from? You from here originally?
No, I'm originally from Florida.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So when did you come up this side?
I moved here like 11 years ago or so. Like I moved here with my mom, my dad, and my 5 sisters.
Okay. Oh, wow. So, you have a big family.
Yeah, I do have
Are you the youngest?
All girls. I'm the second to youngest. So I have a 11-year-old sister.
Nice.
She clings to me a lot.
Yes. I was about to say, I know she looks up to you a lot.
Yes.
Oh, that's really dope. All right. Well, when did you realize makeup is what you wanted to do?
Okay, so I'm an artist, period. Like I know how to draw really good. I know how to paint. So it's like my whole life has been like an artist, period. But it's just like when I got into school, that's when I really started getting into makeup. And at first I was just really just playing with it, but then I caught a liking to it. And then once I caught a liking to it, I started loving it. And then that's when I was just like, I'm really good at this. Like maybe I should just take it and just run with it. So I was just like, I took it, I ran with it, I practiced. I had 2 models that I practiced on almost every single day. I was in the mirror every single day, literally in the
Good.
mirror every single day.
That's how you know you love it.
Yeah, that's just like, oh my God, I'm really obsessed with this. And it's just like, once I started doing other people, I saw myself evolving and, you know, just growing as a person. Like, you know, this is something that I'm passionate about. I thought I was passionate about like designing and clothes and stuff like that, but I really
So you
had to
design clothes and stuff too?
no, I can. Like, I could
Okay.
draw, like, clothes and stuff like that. But
Got
it's
you.
just, like, I thought I had a passion for, I mean, I still do. Like,
Just art in general.
just
like
art
you
in
said.
general, I do. But makeup is just, it just, like,
It does something
skyrocketed for
you.
me. Yeah.
That's dope. So since you said you work with like different celebrities and stuff, what's your career high? Like, what's been your career high when you're like, okay, like stamp, like I'm about to make money off this. This is gonna be a living. Like I'm going all the way.
Definitely when I signed my contract with ASOS,
Okay.
ASOS brand,
That's
makeup
dope.
artist for them. That's when it really hit me like, wow, like I'm really good at what I do. Somebody, a brand, a big brand at that, saw my talent, saw my feed and my page and was like, wow, like I want her on the team. So that's when me signing that contract and reading over the contract, I was like, wow, like this is it.
It's
Like I'm
legit.
really about
Like,
to,
you're
like it's
signing the
legit. I'm
paper.
signing the paper. I'm making money. I'm gonna be in New York like 3 times a month, like working at the headquarters and everything. So it's just like that's when it really hit me that like this is it. Like
How do you like New York?
I love New York,
Me
but
too.
I don't see myself living there just yet, even though a lot of people say, you know, you should move to New York, of course, because you work there, blah, blah, blah. And I just be like, you know what, like, I still feel like my work in the DMV is not done yet, because I feel like a lot of makeup artists are, not to shade anybody, but
No,
I
I
feel like a
understand.
lot of makeup artists don't do what I do. Like I do a lot of projects with women, period. Like I'm very big on women empowerment, and it's just like women now today is just, it's a lot of fighting, it's a lot of controversy, it's a lot of this, that, and then just like I don't
Cattiness.
want it to be like that. I want to be that makeup artist that do projects with other makeup artists. I want to do a project
Yeah.
with you. I don't want to be like we're in competition, because we're not. Like everybody has a
I
different
love that
vision.
about your spirit, and I
Yeah.
felt that because like you hit me up on Instagram. I was like, she's serious, and I look at
Yeah.
your page, and I'm like, whoa, she has like 33,000 followers. Like, because I don't have that many followers, but I have, you know, people who also follow me have like tons of followers, and I'm like, that's dope. Like, it's people that I've wanted to work with that have like a lot of followers, and I've had to keep reaching out to them. So I was
Right.
like, I want to work with her. Like, I love her spirit. And then when I saw your work, I really was impressed as well. And I've seen like some of your work go viral, and like the look you did for Halloween went
Yeah.
viral. It's a page, I think it's like Melanin Beauties or
Yeah,
something. They
that's
post
one of
your
the
work.
top beauty pages, I think. Yeah.
They have like I think 500 something or 30 something K, 100 something K.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is like so dope. I couldn't wait to like sit down and really, and I love how you do things outside of just basic makeup. Like,
Yeah, that's
you really,
and that's
your,
what I
your
say.
eye
Like,
is really good.
that's what I was saying. You know, like a lot of makeup artists, they do makeup. It's just like, no, I do like concepts and projects and editorial makeup and things for like magazines to get magazines' attention. And I think that's why the number one reason ASOS reached out to me is because they seen that.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of makeup artists, they don't do things like that. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Totally understand. I think it's dope. So what's been like a career, not a low, because we don't do lows, we don't take L's, but you know, what's been your biggest like learning experience, and something that you like, any mistakes or anything that you said, all right, I know next time I'm gonna do this differently?
Definitely when I had a client that didn't like her face at all. And it was just like, I've never got that type of feedback before. You know,
Yeah.
when you think you're doing so good and it's just like you never get bad feedback, and then you once you get like someone to be like, I don't like it, like
Yeah,
at
it's
all,
like a shock.
like I want to take it all off. It was just like, whoa, like, so what exactly don't you like about it? She was like, I just feel as though it's not me. I feel as though it's a little bit too much. And it was just like, I feel like it was some miscommunication with the how natural she wanted, or because it was just like, it was her birthday. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, that's
I'm
like
not
a
going to
big
say who
deal.
it was, but it was a very important person. So it was
Yeah.
like, it kind of like crushed me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, wow, like I never got like criticized like my work. I don't think that the makeup was bad. I just think that she didn't like it for her.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it made
Everyone's
me.
style of makeup is
Yeah,
different,
everybody loves their makeup differently. So I just took a step back, and I was just like, okay, so maybe I need to ask more questions before I get into doing someone's face. Because normally when somebody comes to me, a client, I'll be like, well, did you have a specific type of look that you wanted? Mm-hmm. Or, you know, do you have a picture, or, you know, whatever? And now they would show me, usually they would show me, or they'll tell me what type of look they want. You know, she was like, well, I want my face like really, really beat, you know, like I really want to beat. So I was like, you know, I went in full
face. Like, yeah, like you want the full look.
But then, you know, when she said she didn't like it, and, you know, this is an important person, and she had to go out literally an hour later, it's like,
oh God.
God, like I'm really messed up. And I was so even nervous to touch her face again. She was just like, no, we're just gonna do it over, you know.
That's
like,
dope.
But even you know,
she
some
was
people,
open-minded,
even if, you know, she could have been like, no, like,
I want it all. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done completely. Yeah. She actually let me do it again, so it was like, okay, it's not too bad, but still, like, she made me take it all off. Like,
I think every makeup artist has had to experience that. I've probably been one of those.
You
girls.
have to experience to make you realize some things.
And I've probably been one of those girls, because I'm like, when I first started doing fashion shows and stuff, that first photo shoot makeup dude is a shock to like a natural face.
You don't
it's
look like
whoa.
yourself.
But I was 8 years in, I'm like, oh, my face ain't beat enough. Like it was a total 360 from when I first started to when I really got used to, okay, makeup that's for fashion shows and makeup for photo shoots that has to be like heavier. So I totally understand, totally get it. What's been one of your favorite celebrities to work with? Like some of your celebrity clients?
Dreezy.
Yeah, I love her. And that freestyle
that
she
is
just
like
did just
my
killed
sister now.
life.
Like,
That's
I'm actually
really
going to LA to see her like January 14th. But I really like, me and her actually like have a relationship now, and it was so crazy like how we met. Like, I met her, it was last minute, you know, like she had a hairstylist that was also a makeup artist, and you know, it was just some stuff going on, so she called me last minute. And it's so crazy. She favored one of my clients' makeup that day on my page, and I did not know she was even in DMV. I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, okay. So I hope she asks me to do her makeup. You know, I hit her up a couple of times. And then that's when a stylist that I know, her name is Brittany B. Limited. She has.
I love her brand.
I love her brand.
Yeah,
she called me on the phone. I always answer the phone for her because, you know, like, I really always answer the phone for her for a lot of reasons, but I answered the phone. She was like, well, Dreezy wants you to do her makeup. So I ran over there. I was literally in the tub, like soaking. I jumped up out that
money
tub
call
so fast. Oh my God, it was crazy. But it was a lot going on backstage. And she actually called me the second day. So I actually got to spend like a good 5 to 6 hours with her and really get to know her. So that's when everything just...
Super dope.
Yeah.
You never know when stuff is going to be happening.
Yeah,
that's how you got to stay ready.
I love that. Like, I love our relationship. Not only is she my client, that's like actually my friend now.
That's really good. Did you like her music and stuff before you started working with her?
Yeah. Oh my God. Her song "Close to You," I was singing that every single day.
It would come on like every night on Pandora, my station.
Yes.
I would sing my heart out every time.
Oh my God.
And that freestyle she just did was super dope.
And Body. I was listening to Body when it first came out. I actually, when she did a song with 21 Savage, that was a while ago. I was been listening to Dreezy, but I did not know our relationship was gonna like
go into what it is. That's dope, and obviously she's like a very personable person. You don't get that with celebrities too often, so that's really dope. That's super good. What's some advice you have for people like other makeup artists, like younger makeup artists, or people who, you know, following behind you, who want to work with celebrities and want to get like the exposure that you've gotten? Any tips for social media? Like, what's your advice for them?
I actually get this question a lot, especially in my DMs and just emails, like, how do I do this? How do I do that? But I always tell people it really doesn't matter what you do in life. If you're determined to do something, if God has destined you to do something, and, you know, this is what you're supposed to be doing, everything else will fall into place. You got to give God something to work with. Yeah. You have to be consistent, and, you know, consistency is key. Yeah, so people just, they want God to bless them, and they don't give God something to work with. Yeah. So it's like, you got to put in work too. God's not going to bless you.
Yeah, and here you go.
He's not going to do that. So it's like, he's not going to do that. So I just tell people, be consistent and really work hard. Like, don't let this social media, you see, because a lot of people compare their lives to social media, because, you know, social social media is basically half of my life. I'm a makeup artist. I have to be on social media. But my thing is, when it comes to other makeup artists, I don't compare my work to their work. I don't compare what I'm doing to what other people are doing. So I just be like, you have to block out all that social stuff. Focus on what you're supposed to be doing. Be consistent at it, and work hard. So that's just basically my advice, is just consistency. Like, be consistent with. First of all, if you love something, you're gonna be consistent. You're gonna be consistent. You can't help it.
That's why when I hear people saying stuff like, it's not really working out, I'm like, you might not love it enough. Yeah. You might not love it enough.
Or this is, maybe you need to change something around so that you can love your brand. But I mean, if this is something that you're supposed to be doing, you're gonna be consistent for it. You're gonna work hard for it.
You gotta take risks.
Yeah, you gotta take risks. And I think a lot of people are so scared to take risks. They're so scared to do certain things. A lot of makeup artists are so scared to just step outside the box. Like, step outside the box.
Yeah. So what's something that you would want people to know about you? Just take away with, like, if anyone was to just remember, like, who you are, this podcast, what do you want people to walk away from knowing about you and your brand?
Definitely women empowerment. Like, my projects I always do projects with a body of women. And I want the DMV area to know that women can do projects with each other in a big group and not sit there and argue or have issues or just be in confrontation with each other. Like, it's not about that. It's about teamwork. It's about getting a project done with a body of women. And, you know, we don't have uplifting each other. And, you know, I just want people to know that I'm not the type to down other women. Even if I've worked with so many other makeup artists that's aspiring makeup artists, and they're just be like, oh my God, you're so nice. Like, oh my God, like, you're this, that, and the third. You have a really
positive spirit.
Yeah,
like,
and they just
really
be
dope.
like, oh, when I go to other makeup artists, they're so rude, they're so mean, and they so, like, you know, belittling. And I just be like, I will never be like that. Now, my spirit will always be known to be genuine and helpful. And if you need help, if you're an aspiring makeup artist, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna put you on while I'm putting myself on. You know, I want that to be, like, known. Like,
you want everybody to win.
Yeah, I want everybody to win. It's just, first of all, like, your vision is different. Everybody has a different vision. Yeah. So it's like, we're not going to be on the same path, you know? So it's just like, why not help somebody else? You know, if you're in the same field, that doesn't mean that they have the same vision as you.
A lot of people don't realize their own superpower. Yeah. Like, they don't realize that just the fact that they are them, like, that's their secret recipe. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter if someone next to you is doing the same thing. I love when everyone says, imagine if Rihanna chose to not put out a makeup line just because it's a million other people doing makeup. Like, Fenty Beauty would be like, that's crazy. Like, you got to go for what you want no matter who else is doing it. So, all right. So, what's going on with 2018? Is anything big you want to talk about?
I've, like, been on the hush, like, and, like, just very private about 2018. Of course, I've been giving hints that 2018 is going to be a big year for me. But, yeah, it's just basically going to be a big year for me. I have a lot of projects, a lot of things in store with certain brands and companies. And, you know, like, I don't want to toot my own horn. Like, you know, I just want to keep it. No, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I just don't want to jinx nothing. I don't want to get too big-headed. I want to stay this way for a long time. Just let your audience know.
Yes. You have some big things coming in 2018.
I just have some big things planned for 2018. And it's just, you know, people just going to see. Yeah. Go see.
I got a few tricks up my sleeve, too. I don't want to expose too much. But I'm going to try to definitely take all that I got from this year. This is a big year for me. This is like my first full year doing.
This is a big year for me too.
Like doing vlogging and, you know, getting the podcast. That's why I love that you're about women empowerment, because that's why I did this podcast. Like, I want, you know, a lot of Black women are known for being like extra attitude, you know, extra sassy. And I'm like, I want to create a platform where we can come together and talk about the things that we've been through in our businesses and our brands, and help empower other women so that they know they can do the same thing. Right. Because it's always something. Someone's always we always criticizing each other. Yes. Oh, you know, she got that because she light skin, or she got that because she brown skin, or that brown skin girl.
Or her makeup is not even that good.
Yeah, it's not even that good. Or,
oh my God.
It's too much. Or she always wears makeup. Yes. You know, like
it's this thing going on right now. It's this thing going on right now on the internet, and it's just like, it's over a caption. And it's just like, it's like light-skinned women and dark-skinned women
Oh, God.
are going back and forth over my caption. I'm just like, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. Like, it's not that deep. And it's just like, it was a harmless caption. I had blonde hair. It was my latest post. And I said, chocolate girls with blonde do it better. And it's just like, it was like a really harmless little caption. Yeah. But I was just like, okay, blonde hair, I can actually look good, because this has been this thing for a while that black girls or blonde or women my skin color can't pull off certain colors. So I was actually really sticking up for
for your skin
for
and
my skin.
your skin tone.
And it's just like this whole light skin, dark skin thing going on. I'm like, oh my God, y'all are really tripping.
Yeah, she just wanted to give her chocolate sister some love too. Let's
That's
not take it personal.
I
hate when I'm like, I'm brown skin. People are like, no, you're not. You're light skin. I'm like, or someone will be like, girl, you're more on the lighter skin. I'm like, I'm brown skin, right in the middle. I'm real almondy. Thank you very much.
Like, oh
let's not put labels on it. But yeah, we it's all about positivity.
Yeah.
All about positivity. Let's be more positive in 2018.
Please.
Any highlights from 2017 other than your work with Jeezy that really made you feel good about yourself and good about your brand and know that are bigger things coming?
I think the highlight of everything is just growing. Like growing and my brand. Like, I've seen so much growth within myself from when I first started in makeup, because I've only been a makeup artist less than 2 years.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know that, and when I do say that, they're just like, their jaw drops to the floor, and it's just like, how are you like this? I'm just like, it's
because you put in the work.
Yeah, I put in the work, and it's just like my highlights was basically just me growing as a woman, growing in my brand, growing in my craft. Those are like basically the highlights, working with little small brands that I've been wanting to work with. And it's just been like, this year has just really been a blessed year for me. So those are mainly my highlights, just a lot of blessings.
And I don't mean to be rude, but how old are you?
I'm 21.
I thought you said you were 21. I'm like, the fact that you're 21, like by the time you're 25, like your work and everything is going to evolve. Your Alpha business in your mind, like that's so dope. Like I had no idea that you were that young. It's no telling like where your business will be in the next 5 years. You see how much can happen in one year. So imagine when you really get into adulthood. Like, you've just been able to drink, girl.
I know.
Like, I might have been trying to give you this. I would have been real sick. They would have like, she's not 21 yet. She's on your podcast drinking. But yes, thank you so much for coming. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No.
This
was great. Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
I've been wanting to work with you. Like.
Yes. And I got some more stuff coming up, so we will definitely work together again.
Okay, great.
Shout out to Martell again for giving us this drink.
Yes, it's really good.
To everyone. This is the last podcast of 2017. This is the third one. So excited. Thank everybody who's been listening and supporting me. I really, really, really appreciate it. Go check out my blog. I have some new stuff I'm going to write up for y'all. Some good shit. You know how I do.
You know.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up.